Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to my OZEMPIC update. So today I'm going to tell you about any side effects I've had, what my progress has or has not been, and just give you some information that you might need to know pertaining to Ozempic, maybe some Wegovy or Mounjaro. I have not been on those. This is not doctor advice. I am not a doctor, even though in my mind I think I'm an MD. If you ask my family, I think I'm an MD. But this is not for medical advice. This is just my journey and my journey alone. Everybody's journey and everybody's side effects will be a little bit different. So these are mine and I'd like to share those with you. So if that's what you're about, please join me. Okay, so last week I ended up at 222 pounds. Yesterday I went to the doctor. We're just going to jump right in with the weight. And I was 220 pounds. So I lost 2 pounds this week. Unless you go by my scale, which still has me at 222 pounds. And when I came home from the doctor, I weighed myself right away. So I don't think my scale is working because it's had me at the same weight for the last 4 weeks. So I think I either need a new battery or something because I know I'm losing weight. My doctor said since all this has started, I've lost, I started out at 238 and I am now 220, so I've lost 18 pounds altogether. But since March, before I went in the hospital for my stomach operations, I was 250 pounds. So I lost 27 pounds since then, and I am so incredibly proud of myself. It's been so easy with the Ozempic for me to stick to something. And that's why I know like the numbers on my scale yesterday were wrong. Because you don't go from a doctor's office to your house and gain 2.3 pounds or whatever it was. So I'm going with the 220 pounds. That's what I want to go with. I was 222 last week. I've lost 2 pounds, a total of 18 pounds, and I could not be happier. I am eating really well. I am drinking my water. I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to do. Like I have as my snack when I want something crunchy, I will have cucumbers cut up and I'll put a little bit of salad dressing on it, whether it's the Olive Garden Italian, the Ken's Balsamic, one of those. And I don't overload it with the dressing. It's just enough to give it some flavor. And I love the crunch. I like crunchy foods and I like savory foods rather than sweet foods. So that's been working for me really well as my late night snack or, in between lunch and dinner because I don't usually eat breakfast until about 1:30 is when I start to get hungry. So I'll have my egg white omelet with spinach and a little bit of feta cheese. It is delicious. I love it. I eat it every morning because it's something that satisfies me. It fills me and I just really enjoy the flavor. And then for lunch, I usually just have some cucumbers. And then for dinner, it depends on what I'm making. I haven't been cooking a lot lately because I've just been so tired that hasn't been happening. So for me, I just grab whatever's in the freezer and I'll make it, or I'll have like a Thomas's English muffin, cinnamon raisin English muffin, and I'll put a little bit of butter and jelly on it, not overloading any of it. And that's the only bread that I really consume. So I have not drink any soda, which I am so proud of because I was drinking regular Coke like 2 liters a day, if not more. So I'm not drinking regular soda. I'm not drinking the Hawaiian Punch Fruit Juicy Red anymore. And I was drinking gallons of that. I am not exercising the way I should be because I have a lot of bone problems and like my L5-S1, my sciatic is really bad and I do need to have my left hip replaced, but they want my BMI to get down further. So as soon as that happens, I will be getting surgery, but I'm not doing any more surgeries this year. We've had a lot going on this year. So I'm going to wait till, maybe the beginning of next year when it doesn't make a difference if I have it or not. Because I know my BMI is going to be down there real soon, and that is just so exciting for me. I have not been out of the 200s in years, and now I'm 20 pounds away from being out of 200, and it doesn't even seem overwhelming to me. I'm not hungry with the Ozempic. I am very tired since I went to the not point one, to the 1 milligram. I am even more tired than usual. Like, I am sleeping. I'm getting the best sleep of my life, but I wake up and I'm still tired. So by the time I do my makeup and stuff, I'm exhausted for the rest of the day. And I try and answer texts and stuff in between, and my emails in between, being exhausted. And so far that's working, and please don't get upset with me if I haven't reached back to you. I promise I will as soon as I can stay awake for more than 20 minutes at a time. It's been bad. So the diarrhea has calmed down. I'm getting more constipated now, so I am taking a laxative, which I take every day because I have a bad stomach anyway, and I might have to double up on 1 or 2 of those because I really need to poop soon. I can go 7 days without having a BM, and that's not good for me because then I get small bowel obstructions. So I'm trying to be very aware and very on top of that. And I have the laxative here that I use for that, and I think I'm going to take an extra pill tomorrow so I can see, get everything start running again, because as of right now, it's completely stopped for like 4 days, which could be the increase in the weight, but I'm still counting it as 220 because once I poop, I am going to be fine. I know that's silly, but it is what it is. I know what I was yesterday at the doctor's office at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, and I always weigh myself at like 11 o'clock. So, I just am taking that number and I'm running with it. Let's see. I've been having very vivid dreams. Stephen King has nothing on the dreams that I'm having. They're very creepy. They're very weird. They're very all over the place. But, oh, excuse me, my nose is running. Sorry about that. But they feel really real to me. And when I wake up, I know they're not. And I forget them very quickly afterwards. But they're happening more frequently. As the bowel movements have stopped going, the vivid dreams have continued. I haven't lost any more hair, which is really good because it's gotten very, very thin. But I think it's really healthy. It's in the healthiest spot it's been, and I'm thinking of getting a haircut. Let me know what you think. And the side effects you can get with Ozempic are, for the most part, and the most common ones are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, headaches, bad anxiety, bad depression. I have not experienced the anxiety or the depression, which is really weird considering that I am on medicine for both of those things. My A1C has went down a little bit because I went to the doctor and I had some blood work. So I'm now at 6.1 with my A1C, and I am so thrilled about that because originally it was closer to 7. So I'm at 6.1, which is like pre-diabetic, which is awesome. I just have to keep this up, and I don't see that I'm going to stop anytime soon. I have such a memento going. People around me will eat cookies and cakes, and I have no desire to eat them. Occasionally, I will have a bite of something, but for the most part, if I'm going to want something sweet, I drink my Crystal Light 0 calorie, 0 sugar, 5 calorie, 0 sugar drinks in with my water. I am getting in so much water. You guys would be so proud of me. I am getting in so much water. I am getting in about 10 of the 16.9 ounces a day. And this is someone who never drank water. I drink it plain. I drink it flavored. I'll squeeze some lemon in there occasionally. And I'm doing just really, really well with it. So if you have any questions about Ozempic, Mounjaro, or Wegovy, I can't really answer to those, but I can give you my opinion. I've done a lot of research on this. I can tell you what I've seen other people go through. I know some people can't handle this at all, and the 1 milligram for me was not a bad transition. I had one day where I might have been a little nauseous, but I think it's because I overate a little bit. And usually when I'm a little nauseous, it's because of something I've done, like eating cucumbers at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's just not good for anyone. And then falling asleep. So that's not good for anyone. So anything that I feel like I've had that way is usually because I've done something not smart, and I know it, and I know within seconds that I've done something that was not in my best interest. But, I can't complain. I mean, between the constipation and the diarrhea is not that explosive like it was in the beginning where you had to get to a bathroom in 30 seconds or you might have an accident. This is just like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. You can get up and calmly walk to the bathroom. This is my week, I believe, 11. So 18 pounds in 11 weeks is a little less than 2 pounds a week, but I'm really comfortable with that because I would have not been able to do this without the Ozempic. I would not have been able to get my A1C down without the Ozempic. I have something called adrenal insufficiency, and those numbers have skyrocketed. They are where they should be. They were non-existent in the beginning, and now they're almost where they should be, and I'm coming off the prednisone, which will help me lose even more weight when that happens. So we're in a good place, and I'd like to thank all of you so much for coming on this journey with me. And we are not done by any means, and I will continue to document my symptoms. I will continue to be honest with you and tell you how I'm really doing, even if I have a little bit of a weight gain. And I'm just so incredibly happy. And I just feel so much better, and I hope it shows. So with that being said, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock.